welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be showing you guys a really short, quick little tutorial on how I do my special effects using mostly food. So I'm going to take some Vaseline now and mix some ordinary cake wheat flour in with it. This just tends to work really well with me to make scar wax. It's absolutely excellent to just get that sort of like skin-like finish, and I really feel like this is a great alternative to the really expensive actual scar wax that you can buy from more legit makeup companies. So it does take quite a while to mix in, but I feel like once you really do get it all mixed in and it's the right consistency, it has to be the right sort of thickness, and I feel like you'll know it once you see it. You'll know when it's the right thickness and when it's right to use. You can also add foundation to customize the color to your skin tone, and of course you can use any petroleum jelly. It does not have to be Vaseline. So I'm just sort of kneading this together with my hands. I also put some flour on my hands to prevent it from sticking to me too much. In order to get the finished product looking much more realistic, I like to take some banana and squash it up with a fork. This kind of looks a lot like fatty tissue, and it makes everything just look so much more realistic and gory. Right, so next I'm going to take my homemade scar wax and just use a butter knife to spread it onto my skin wherever I want to do the special effects makeup, and just try and blend it out as much as you can. The more finely blended it is with your actual skin, the much more realistic it's going to look. Also, I forgot to match the scar wax with my skin tone, although it is a pretty close match already if I add some filters and stuff, so I could make it work, but you should add some foundation in order to match it to your skin, and this will also get it looking much more realistic. Now here comes the fun part. You literally get to take the butter knife and slice your skin open without actually slicing your skin open. So in order to make it look like a really big gash, like a big wound, I took a rather big piece of the scar wax out and I'm just filling it in with some red lipstick. This tends to work really well for me to kind of create like a base layer. I feel like it's really easier to pack things on top of the lipstick than it is to pack them on my actual skin. So next I'm going to take some pink, purple, blue, yellow and orange eyeshadow and just sort of blend this around the perimeter of the wound. It's just going to kind of make it look infected or irritated and inflamed, you know, and this is going to give it also, once again, a much more realistic look than if you were to just leave it. Otherwise it just looks too clean cut. Do you know what I mean? Here comes the part with the banana. I'm going to take the squashed up banana and start laying it down in the wound. You don't want to get pieces that are too big next to each other because fat doesn't really look like this. It kind of makes more like small blobs, if that isn't too grotesque to talk about on YouTube. But yes, I'm just laying this down and you can see how it kind of just makes it look like this is a really infected wound, or it's really gone so deep that it's already reached the fat layer. The next step is probably, in my opinion, the most important, and that is adding some fake blood. You can get this from any costume store or you can make it yourself. I bought this from a costume store nearby my house, and I'm just sort of spreading it around with a makeup brush and getting it all even. I feel like this is the most important part if you want it to look realistic and fresh. I'm also adding a few extra bits of the banana just so that some of the fat blobs are more exposed than others. And there you have it, guys. This is the finished wound. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, so that answers most of your questions, I hope, on how I do my special effects using food. Thank you so incredibly much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and